Evening, Thomas. Hope you're okay, young man. What's everyone been up to? I'm good. Hello, Louise. Hope you're all right. Did try and log on about 10 or 15 minutes ago, but I had a young gentleman trying to sell me some double glazed windows when I've got them all done, and then he wanted to replace them all. So that was a long phone call. Yeah, just having a recap over 30 East Drive, just getting back to just getting myself back around to balancing out basically. Hello, Louise. Yeah, it was a busy day Wednesday, and came across a few things there at East Drive. And again, you know, welcome for all the comments that people put on, and thanks for all the, you know, watching the live feeds and all that. Try and give you as much evidence. And what I did with the live feeds as well, I just left it on with running it. I know it was in the dark, but that's how it is. Yeah, I can go and get a nice camera, and I can go and get infrared and all this, that and the other, but I'd rather give it you as it is as well. So your internet cuts out and your phone turns off. Well, funny enough, we had all that going off. The phones were turning off and different stuff and different things as well. And we did have a bit of conflict going on there as well. We had 3 challenges, and Spirit seemed to be on a little bit of a standoff there as well the other night with certain things that was coming through. It just seemed to be 3 energies that were just facing each other and standing each other off, as a couple of people were in trance as well. So it was an interesting night. Certainly one of the amazing things was seeing a cup fly at me towards me with half a cup of tea, and thanks for that, Kerry. But also as well, watching it in mid-air change its path, and it was only low down to the shins and the knee area, but just basically just turning mid-air. That was bizarre to see. So again, that was unexplainable. Seen a few comments as well about people saying, oh yeah, I'd like to have seen that, and yeah, we didn't catch it because the camera that we had on set up in that room was too high, because we was watching the doll. We had it set on the doll in the main room. And also as well, comments about oh yeah, I'd like to see the balls move on the clock with no batteries in. The lads put it on, that, you know, that was all recorded, and yeah, all right, wasn't a massive amount of movement and all that, but basically what you've got is you've got the energy that's there in and around affecting certain things in the room. I always say, and I'll always repeat it, you've got to be there to experience what's going on in and around, and that's what I always say, is just get out there and experience it. Until you've experienced stuff like that, you're seeing things that's going on the day, and that's the best evidence of all. And certainly one where I think I'd hit the wall about 5 o'clock, 5:15, went to bed, and I think about 6:15, my good old friend Thomas set up the camera on me while I was having a little snooze in the little box room, and there was actually something thrown underneath the camera which bobbed above the camera, and again all the cameras were set up. There was nobody else around, all the team members were downstairs, and I was crashed on the bed as well. So that was a bit bizarre. So caught a few little things as well. Just going to go back onto who's clicked in. Just been watching a little live feed there of my good friend David Trainer. He's off over in Spain at the moment, and again, amazing medium, so I'm going to look out and catch hold of some of his events, catch up with David. It's been a while, but he's off over in Spain at the moment, so I've been watching him and shared a few links, so I'll be looking to catch up on a few of his evenings of demonstrations as well. Yeah, and certainly Thomas had a few different experiences at 30 East Drive. and basically give certain things as they were going to happen just before the build-up of all things were going on the area. Certainly the stairs, and as things were going off, we mentioned it a few times, and that went off and that come into play, and it was just again about the team being on the ball on the night. And it was an indifferent night. I've been there a few times now, but Wednesday was like a bit of a bizarre evening compared to what it usually is. But again, had some great evidence, had some, I think, a lot of movements on the K2s and that again. So we tried a few different experiments as well. So for all them that's going in the next few weeks, see what you get. And let us know how it is when you go there. But certainly look forward to going back to East Drive. I think it's going to be next year now before I go back there. Let things settle down again and see how we get on at East Drive. And sometimes areas can, you know, if they're done most weeks, most weekends and all that, you know, they do like a rest and all that. So it's nice to step away from a certain place and go back and see what you're given 2 or 3 times, and then you get the good feel of what's going on. So yeah, I'll always go back to certain places, and again, places draw you back in. Yeah, we certainly, it was a good night, but yesterday it was just totally, that was, it was just, I think I had 2 hours sleep in 2 days. So today feeling much more better now. So right, I'm going to cut off, going to take this call, catch up with you in a bit.